Alright, there we go. Alright, I'm live. Alright. Hey, Jedi.
Morning.
How you doing? So, no, I didn't see the update video. Isn't it like a proper update video, or is it just like a short? Like a teaser for like 5 seconds. And should I watch it? Was it one of those you want to watch just to see how I react kind of deal? I'm still waking up, so. Hi, Ella. How are you? Oh, you asked me that. I'm alright. I'm just waking up. Just started and slowly booting up. But someone, Jedi, Philippine Jedi, one of the regulars, came in and said something about an update video, and I haven't watched it yet, so I'm just doing my egg collection, and then I'm gonna watch the video, and we'll probably watch it together, but I don't know. I know, normally when Jedi say something like that, it's not a great thing, but I guess we're gonna watch it in a second. We'll find out together. Once I find my eggs. I mean, I'm good. I'm good enough. I mean, I'm still always tired and heart failure. I think I'm feeling it a lot more recently. All right. How many I got? Should have 6. For some reason, I'm only confined. AM. You are more than good enough. The fact you keep trying to show you're strong and amazing. You. I don't know about that one. I think I've just got ADHD. I need to stick to my routine, otherwise my world collapses. So, but yeah, I appreciate the thought. I don't know if I consider myself strong. I'm just glad that I get up and have some kind of form of normalcy, some kind of normal life. Because whenever I stream, I end up having a good day overall. So, all right, we'll dump these eggs away, and then try and find that update video that Jedi was on about. Have you, Ella? Have you seen the updated video? Whoa, whoa! I need to find Wally. You do his daily. No. Alright, well, we get to watch it together. The annoying thing about Dreamlight Valley is they tend to release stuff at the same time I wake up. It's very annoying. It's very selfish of them. So I'm a new Viber. What are you working on Dreamlight Valley today? I'm doing egg collection, and then I wasn't sure. I was just gonna wing it. I don't really have an ongoing project at the moment. Oh, where are you? Maybe work on my Sunlit Plateau. Because I'm rejigging that up around. God, he must have a lot of baskets at this point. Really, the blue eggs is the only thing I care about. Alright, let's jump over to... Open a stack. Oh no, already completed those. Cool. Alright, well, let's find this update video. Now, let's see. Let's check the YouTube first. Oh, they actually released a whole.
Villagers.
Oh, well, they released a whole video for it. Hold up. Alright, let's do this. Where's my video? Alright. Let's do this. Let's resize this as well. Make sure it fits within the window. One of my hobbies besides gaming, just stuff like modeling and working and all that fun stuff. My brain's not working at the moment. I'm gonna watch this video here. We are going to watch this.
Hey Valley Villagers, we're going down the rabbit hole and sharing with you what's to come in our next free update, Wonderland Whimsy. 2 new characters, some of our most requested quality
2 new
like
characters,
and a whimsical new star path. Have we made you curiouser and curiouser yet? After finding your way into
she's
the
getting
Alice
sassy.
in Wonderland realm, or should we say falling into the realm, you'll encounter Alice, who will need your help in finding
Alice.
the animals
Alright.
locked in the Queen of Hearts garden. But
That's cool.
be careful, it's easy to get lost in a Wonderland forest. Although, you'll have the questionable guidance of the Cheshire Cat to lead you along the way.
That's cool. I like those
The challenge
models.
doesn't stop there, as you'll also have to make sure not to get caught by the Queen of Hearts playing card guards and escape her maze. After
Wow.
you'll be reunited with
That's
Alice,
cool.
where you'll learn that, big or small, you can accomplish it all. Invite Alice to the Valley to go on more mind-bending
I don't know how I feel about it, but Courtney's getting sassy on these videos. She's getting a little bit more comfortable. I mean, that's a positive, but yeah, this is already blowing my mind. Like, they're really putting a lot of effort into these realms again.
adventures and unlock her incredible friendship rewards. You'll even be able to host your own unbirthday party. As for the Cheshire Cat, you haven't seen the last of him yet. Over the next few weeks, you may notice some chaos occurring around the
Interesting. So maybe don't get him straight away.
Valley. Solve the riddles behind his curious antics, and after some time, you'll be able to welcome
After some time. So it must be one of those ones that it's kind of like Stitch, that it takes like a week to unlock.
Cheshire Cat to the Valley. While Cheshire might be a bit tricky to find around your valley, you'll always discover him at his tree, offering one of
At his tree. What? Okay. Let's wait. Hold. What?
to welcome Cheshire Cat to the Valley.
Okay.
While Cheshire might be a bit tricky to find around your valley, you'll always discover him at his tree, offering one-of-a-kind friendship rewards. Which brings us to our first quality of life improvement arriving in Wonderland Whimsy.
Alright, what have we got?
Continue progressing in his quest to unlock a special item, the Uncrafting Station. Use it to recycle previously crafted items into their original materials for a small dreamlight cost. Finding yourself running out of
Dreamlight.
storage
God
space?
damn it.
By using some Dreamlight, you can now add more slots to any small or medium-sized chest. Lastly, set the perfect table with a new subgrid for furniture, allowing you to fill surfaces to the brim for the ultimate feast. On the
Wait. Sorry. She's saying too much here. Hold up.
station. Use it to recycle previously crafted items into their original materials
Okay.
for a small Dreamlight cost. Finding yourself running out of storage space? By using some Dreamlight, you can now add more slots to any small or medium-sized chest.
Oh, this is gonna cause chaos on me. Like, now I can pick a chest for every single item. Every chest can have have their space expanded on. So I could have a different colored chest for every single item. Oh god, this guy. Like, I could have a different chest for every item. Oh god, this is gonna be chaos on my organization brain.
Lastly, set the perfect table with a new subgrid for furniture, allowing you to fill surfaces to the brim for the ultimate feast.
What?
Slots to any small or medium-sized chest. Lastly, set the perfect table with a new subgrid for furniture, allowing
New sub.
you to fill surfaces to the brim for the ultimate feast.
I don't know
On
what
the
that
topic
means,
of
but
decorating, let's get into what you can expect from our upcoming Star Path, Garden of Whimsy.
Garner
This
Whimsy.
Star Path honors the spring season with dreamlike items
Well, that's cool. I like that little gazebo over there.
inspired
Not
by
gazebo.
Disney's
It's like
Elf
a whatever. You know
in
what I mean.
Wonderland and Disney's Fairies. Choose from a variety of Victorian and pixie-inspired outfits and host your own tea party in the valley with all your friends. However,
I do like the Cheshire Cat kind of home. I hope he does actually chill out in the home and kind of sit on that log, and travel through the valley. I think that would be really cool if he does both. But we'll find out.
no tea party is complete without special guests. Put a spring in your step with a new mini dream style and
No, worst update ever. It's now become the worst update ever.
animal companion
No one likes it. I like the
in the Garden of Whimsy Star Path.
butterfly,
Now, we've
but
got one last exciting thing to share.
what?
New premium shop content arrives this season from a galaxy far, far away.
No, 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 no.
Straight from Naboo and pick up an adventurous companion, R2D2. A new lightsaber hand accessory will also be available, featuring
No.
its own exclusive outer-worldly photo pose. These items will be available in the premium shop ahead of May the 4th, so you can celebrate Star Wars Day in style. Be sure not to miss out. With that, we've reached the end of this developer update. We hope you enjoyed the full look into what's to come in Wonderland Whimsy, releasing April 23rd. See you in the valley!
Well, that sucks, doesn't it? They've ruined it because it's gonna start Star Wars everything. Oh, oh well, no one's here to enjoy my pain. Oh well. I don't like that. I don't like that. Dave doesn't like that. Oh well. Which too early. Too early to deal with this shit.
Mama said you're meant to burn as bright as a star among the midnight sky. All the pressure blinded me, but now good to see you. You're different from the rest. You said I
Oh no, I don't want to do that. This music is way too heavy for right now.
Okay, people look alive. Rise.
I can't be bothered running around this damn thing to find out. Alright, get all that. I think with the update though, now my brain's starting to kick in. With the update coming, what I might need to do is start doing my spreadsheet stuff. So I might do that today. I'll boot that up and start tidying that all up. But we'll see. Oh, alright. let's dump this and then we'll get the spreadsheet out. Oh, all the food's in this one. What am I doing? There we go. Alright, I've done those things. Okay. Go away. Alright, let's find where my spreadsheet is. God, I haven't used the spreadsheet for a while, it looks like. To a point I don't know where it is. Where's my spreadsheet? Ah, I think I found it. Hey, Faith. Oh, pick up Mark. No, you spam. Yay, the spammers are here. I really don't have a view for my spreadsheet, so I'm just adding on. Alright, there's my spreadsheet. Oh. Oh. Alright, so show over. Alright. So what we probably want to do, and probably just for the sake of me showing things. Close all the stuff. Yeah. Alright, for the sake of it, so we'll start fresh, so I think stacks, yeah, stacks we get rid of. Alright, so get rid of all the stacks. So we'll do all the food first. I'm pretty sure this is all the food. Cool. Alright, all the food. And that should automatically... We'll clear all that too. Hold on. Reset. What have I done wrong? Total. Oh, extra. Get rid of the extra. Yeah. How to clear? It's too early in the morning to work on my spreadsheet. I don't want it that color. Why does it remove conditional formatting? There we go, removed it. Cool. Alright, so let's start from the very beginning. So let's ABC this. And we will start filling in this sheet. I will put a copy of it somewhere. Oh, on the Discord. Yeah. Oh, it's 7 o'clock anyway, so before I start filling this in, I need to switch over and get a coffee.
just a bit. Oh. Right. I know no one's around, but I'll be back in a sec.
All these white lies got me hypnotized. Get out of my head, get into my bed, I'm broken. It's only a matter of time. Shifting my paradigms. You hold me, you hurt me, I'm sinking and drowning, and I don't deserve it. Your heart is frozen. The water is rising, and I'm just a drop in the ocean.
I'm back. Hold up. Yeah, I'm back. There, hey Yasmin. I was doing my morning routine. But the good thing is that everyone be excited about. I got my spreadsheet. So we're going to be filling in my spreadsheet now that the update's been announced, and it's going to be what, the 23rd, I think it said it came out. Yeah, this time next week. So switch over. We're going to start being a nerd and filling in my handy dandy spreadsheet. How are you doing? We'll do Elgrave first. Where is it? So that's 8, 12. So we've got 12 stacks of Elgrave. Okay, I'm alright. I'm not too happy about the update video, as they're gonna put Star Wars stuff into the game, and you get R2-D2 as a companion, and I know that's pretty cool. It just feels like got to be a slippery slope of like them introducing this like Star Wars characters all the bloody time. Yeah, did you not see it? We can watch the video again if you want. I've still got it up. Yeah, we'll watch it again so we can absorb everything. Hold up. Where is it? Capture. Alright, let's pause this. Alright, you ready for it? We're gonna play it. No pausing. Dave, why is your chat in the middle of the screen? It should have been, I've just moved it. Hmm. Can you, am I on the screen again? Right, okay, cool.
Hey Valley Villagers, we're going down the rabbit hole.
Alright, hold up. There we go. There we go. Actually, no, we shouldn't do it this way. Hold up. Oh, there we go.
And sharing with you what's to come in our next free update, Wonderland Whimsy. 2 new characters,
Courtney's getting
some of the
sassy in
most
these
requested
videos,
quality of
so
life improvements, and a whimsical new star path. Have we made you curiouser and curiouser yet? After finding your way into the Alice in Wonderland realm, or should we say falling into the realm?
so
you'll
interesting they're
encounter
introducing a
Alice, who will
realm.
need your help in freeing the animals locked in the Queen of Hearts garden.
I like the
be
animations. They
careful.
really put
It's
some effort
easy
into
to get
it.
lost in a Wonderland forest. Although you'll have the questionable guidance of the Cheshire Cat to lead you along the way. The challenge doesn't stop there, as you'll
Doing's
also
really
have
hot.
to make sure not to get caught by the Queen of Hearts playing card guard.
Can I put the sound up? Oh, I'll blow my ears off. Alright. Alright, we'll do it again for you. Right up.
Improvements and a whimsical new star path.
How's that?
Have we made you curiouser and curiouser yet?
Maybe to,
After finding your way into the Alice in Wonderland realm, or should we say falling into the realm, you'll encounter Alice, who will
Very
need
loud.
your
Oh.
help in freeing the
I can't get it right. Hold up. Alright, how about
animals locked in the Queen of Hearts garden.
how about that?
But be careful. It's easy to get lost in a Wonderland
How's that?
forest. Although you'll have the questionable guidance of some of our most requested quality of life improvements and a
Lower?
whimsical new
Lower or
star path.
higher? I'll stop. I'll pause it for now. Wait, so you can reply. Lower. Alright, we'll put a little bit lower. How's this?
Have we made you curiouser and curiouser yet?
How's that? Good. Alright, cool. Alright, let's crack into it.
After finding your way into the Alice in Wonderland realm, or should we say falling into the realm, you'll encounter Alice, who will need your help in freeing the animals locked in the Queen of Hearts garden.
It's been introducing
be careful.
Alice and
it's
just
easy
okay.
to get lost
Two
in a
runs in a
Wonderland
row is very rare.
Although you'll have the questionable guidance of the Cheshire Cat to lead you along the way. The challenge doesn't stop there, as you'll also have to make sure not to get caught by the Queen of Hearts playing card guard.
Those are
in a
cool
state of
animations
amaze.
too.
After, you'll be reunited with Alice, where you'll learn that, big or small, you can accomplish it all. Invite Alice to the Valley to go on more mind-bending adventures and unlock her incredible friendship rewards. You'll even be able to host your own unbirthday party. As for the Cheshire Cat, you haven't seen the last of him yet. Over the next few weeks, you may notice some chaos occurring around the Valley. Solve the riddles behind his
so I
curious
think
antics,
the
and
cat
after some time,
doesn't look
you'll
like
be
you
able to
unlock it
welcome
straight
Cheshire
away.
Cat to the Valley.
It's gonna be one of those
While
like
Cheshire
stitches
might be a bit tricky to
things.
find around your valley, you'll always discover him at his tree, offering one-of-a-kind friendship rewards. Which brings us to our first
Hopefully he
quality
does
life
hang out in
improvement
the tree.
arriving in Wonderland Whimsy. Continue progressing in his quest to unlock a special item, the Uncrafting Station. Use it to recycle previously crafted items into their original materials for a
Uncrafting
small
station.
dreamlight cost. Finding yourself running out of storage space? By
See,
using some
this is-
dreamlight, you can now add
This bit's gonna be a nightmare for me because I'm gonna want a chest for every single different item. Every item's gonna have its own chest. Problem is, I still can't put them on the table, so I'll have to find chests that are able to be put on the table, and then I can use them.
more slots to any small or medium-sized chest. Lastly, set the perfect
Whoa,
table with a new small or medium
8,500 Dreamlight. That's a lot of Dreamlight. That's like half an island.
medium-sized chest. Lastly, set the perfect table with a new subgrid for furniture, allowing you to fill surfaces to the brim for the ultimate feast. On the topic of decorating, let's get into what you can expect from our upcoming Star Path, Garden of Whimsy. This Star Path honors
Garden
the
of
spring
Whimsy.
season with dreamlike items inspired by Disney's Alice in Wonderland and Disney's fairies. Choose from a variety
Berries.
of Victorian and Pixie-inspired outfits and host your own tea party in the valley with all your friends. However, no tea party is complete without
I
special
do like the
guests.
Cheshire Cat being in the
Put
tree,
a
and I
spring in your
hope
step
that is a
with a new
thing.
mini dream style and
Not just
animal
a
companion
boo,
unlockable in the Garden of Whimsy
boo,
Star Path.
Mini boo.
Now, we've got one last
Alright,
exciting thing
Mini's
to
gone.
share.
This is
New
the Star
premium
Wars.
shop content arrives this season from a galaxy far, far away. Dress in fashion straight from Naboo
I don't know how I
and pick
feel
up an
about this.
adventurous companion, R2-D2. A new lightsaber hand accessory will also be available, featuring its own exclusive outerworldly photo pose. These items will be available in
Notice
the premium
there's a
shop
robot
ahead of
going
May the
around the
4th,
house,
so you
too.
can celebrate Star Wars Day in style. Be sure not to miss out. With that, we've reached the end of this developer update. We hope you enjoyed the full look into what's to come in Wonderland Whimsy, releasing April 23rd. See you in the valley.
I don't know how. I don't like it because I know it will be popular and they'll add more Star Wars crap into it. I mean, it's cool that you can get R2-D2 as a companion. It doesn't look like you ever get him as a character, though. If they add him as a companion, you're never going to get him as a character, which is a bit unfortunate. Grab, and then Amberosa. So what you think, Yasmin? Oh, there's an egg. Now I don't know how to switch my volume stuff. Oh, switch that over there. She went silent on me. Oh wait, go yeah, 13. Bamboo, where's my bamboo? Oh, 1 sec, and then 24. Barley, where's my barley? I got 0 barley. Alright, well, somebody's gonna fix that up, Dave. Black pepper. Is that black pepper? Oh, I don't have any black pepper either. Damn it, Dave, you're really bad. Brussels sprouts. Alright, that's 3 extra, and then how many? 47. Butter. Where's my butter? Sort this out there. 8, 16, 24, 48, 28, 32. Cool. Queso berries. It was 24, 32, 36. Actually, it'd be 35. Yeah, 35 plus 10. Cape Gooseberry. Oh, where is it? Okay, yeah. I've only got one. What the? A 0. God, I'm really bad. So that's well, 16, 24, 6, 7, 30. Chia seeds. Hey Dave, it's so early about what you stream. Yeah, it's like 5 a.m. for you. Or nearly 5:30. What you doing up? So it's, where's the chia seeds? Are these chia seeds? Yeah, they are. Alright, I don't have any chia seeds there. So we're going from 0. Your hubby bloody woke you. How did he wake you? Did he get up for work, or did he just like really noisy when he gets up? Cinnamon. work, yeah. I worry about doing that when I get up for my stream of waking my partner up. Sometimes I feel like I do, but she acts like she doesn't. She's like, nah, you didn't wake me up. You know you definitely woke her up. I know I woke her up, and I didn't mean to, and you feel bad about it, but she says no because she doesn't want you to feel bad about it. So ever since getting sick, I can get away with a little bit of that. Like, did you wake me up? No, no, you didn't wake me up. And I'm like, had no choice. I don't like exploiting me being sick, but there are times where I have either considered it or have like done it slightly. I've been alright, been a bit tired, but I've got a blood test in about half an hour-ish. I have to leave for a blood test, which isn't fun, but every month I have to get a blood test done for being on the transplant list. And I'm kind of overdue for it because it's due on the 15th, and today's the 15th. So I've been pretty bad with it. It's 45. But hey, could be worse. Oh, no, no, don't do that. Let's make pigs. Alright. This is what we're going to be doing for the next week. It's just stock taking. And topping up my stock take. So I've got my handy dandy. Ooh, where is it? My handy dandy spreadsheet out again. So I'm just doing this on the side. Vampires love them. Yeah. Yeah, but at least it keeps me on the list and keeps them happy because they get upset with me if I don't do it. I should have done it last week, but I completely forgot about it. Joys of ADHD. Oh, that was like... Oh, yeah, I forgot. So that's 40. That's 45. And then you add 21 onto that. Cumin. Where's my cumin? Where's my cumin? Coming. Coming. Is that my cumin? That's my cumin. Found my cumin. So that's 14. That's something you can't be forgetting. I know. That's what I worry about once I get my transplant. I'm just gonna keep forgetting to take my meds, and then anti-rejection, and then everyone will hate me, and then I will be dead. Where's my danger mangoes? Yeah. We were nagging to, yeah, exactly. That's why this, like, doing these streams and stuff is so important to my schedule. Because I find I take my meds exactly on time when I'm doing my stream. Because I do it at 7 o'clock my time, on the dot. I always take my meds and get a coffee. And I stick to that by the beat when I'm streaming. But when I'm not, I end up putting it off. So that's why doing my stream is so important. And I know it sounds a bit silly, but it's some reason it really works in my routine. It literally saved my life. Strange enough. No one may watch, but it does help me quite a lot. That's 24. Oh, 24, that's 30? Yeah, 30. And then 30 there. 30, 30. Alright. Alright, eggs. It's good. Yeah. It is very, very good. Luckily we got, like, while we're doing the food grinding, one thing that's gonna help us, the fact that you can make it. We have, like, islands now. So I can just go to my farming island and just farm a shitload of whatever I need. So hopefully we can get this all tidied up. But to be fair, we haven't done one of these stock takes for a very long time. Yeah, and then 41. I'm only on E. I don't like. This is how much I've got now. Like, I've only got to this point, and I've got like, about halfway. I'm nearly halfway. Still a lot to do. Elysian Drain. Alright. I've only got I got 6 stacks plus 25. Your valley's a mess. Yeah, that's why I've got some form. Like my valley's actually quite all over the show at the moment too. But that's why I got some form of organization here. Very right. Very right. Ah, there's. I've only got 7 fairy right. We've got a lot of work to do. Flute root. Where's me flute root? $24, 28, 30. Well, that's not right. What am I doing here? That's right? Yeah, that's right. Right. Fly. Fly. What was that? Fly leaf better. How often do you play, Nettie? Do you still play quite a lot? Here's my feta. I'm a flyleaf feta. Yeah. So I think I don't have any. It's definitely not there. Trying to get back to it now. Yeah, I mean, the good thing about this game, and I think not a lot of people really play the game this way, but it's supposed to be a casual game you pick up once in a while. You're not supposed to like play it and grind it a lot like I do. Oh, there it is. So the fact that people can put it down and come back to it, that's what should be happening. I'm just a crazy person, the way I do it. But it's also good, like, you can put down the game, come back to it, and I'm still playing it. So, there you go. Multiplayer was more of a thing. It would be a lot more easier to jump back in with the people helping you. Honeydew melon. Zero. Alright, I skipped one. Green beans. Alright, where are my green beans? The green beans. Oh, there. Okay. So we'll probably spend the rest of the week just doing all the vegetable restocks, and then next week we'll probably do all the hard materials. I don't know why I'm being like blah blah. There. All right, so we've got two, four, and Elong we should be around about that. Two. On lemon. I don't know why I'm kind of like, well, like, not doing this in order, because I can just skip one and just type it in like here. Zucchini. Oh, I've hidden some. Hold up. Whoops. Undo. I've hidden some rows, and I'm not sure how to remove them. Oh, yeah. And to do remove filter. There we go. Remove filter. There we go. And then we'll filter it now, and then clear. And then we'll just go to 0 at the moment. Nope, because it's not showing me zucchini. Hold up. Oh, I didn't clear. Oh, I'm such an idiot. I didn't clear the hidden rows, and now it's throwing off everything. It's A to Z. Yeah, because there's a lot more that I wasn't counting. Do this now. So I don't know where my place is. You know what? We're going to start again. Because I'm a crazy person. We need to start again. Actually, no. I know I got our grave done, so we'll start from almonds. Dave. Alright, what we'll do is instead of going for each one, we'll just kind of just skip ahead. Just go to whatever. Not skip ahead, we'll just do this. So ruby utensils. I'm such a crazy person. This is completely unnecessary the way you're doing it here, Dave. But you're doing it this way. Why? Because you're an idiot. Because you have to do things in a specific order. Otherwise your brain just says, no, it's not right. And you know what? That's not healthy. It's not healthy at all. But
you don't really care. You're talking to yourself here to try and be okay and calling yourself crazy so you can justify doing it this way. And you've already started, so there's not really any going back here, Dave. So just shut up and just do it at this point. And you know that while you're typing this in the back of your head, you're like, oh, you should do an egg hunt right now. Do an egg hunt. Do an egg hunt. But you're like, but I'm focused on this task right now, Dave. I want to complete this task. Otherwise, and then you're like, well, the task is too big at the moment. You know, what's the really point in even starting it right now? Because you're never going to complete it. You're not going to at least complete it today because you know it's too much. Just do the egg hunt. Do the egg hunt. Do the egg hunt. Do the egg hunt. Egg hunt. I can't even say egg hunt properly. Egg hunt's a funny word. This is my brain. This is my brain 24/7. You're doing an egg hunt for visitors. Am I? I'm doing an egg hunt now. I'll do the egg hunt now. I've still got Stitch around me. Alright. Well, I mean, I don't think people can come around and pick up eggs, can they? I don't think that was a thing. You know, the worst thing about the next update is that Minnie gets a dream style. It's an abomination. Worst thing about the update. I don't know if they can. I mean, people can come around and pick them up, but if you do want a stack of eggs, just let me know, because I can get you a stack of a particular egg if you want it. You can come around to my Easter Island and take a stack of whatever egg you want. I already did that one. On this Saturday, coming Saturday though, I'm gonna do a special stream of Easter stream where we just chill out in Easter Island and just talk. It'll probably only be like an hour or two because it's only so long. But it depends what we do. Maybe we'll watch Dreamlight Valley videos all day. But the entire stream, people can come around, chill out in Easter Island, and we'll just watch videos. There's not much you can do though. That's the problem on Easter Island, is because you can't sit down, you can't interact with anything. It's kind of a bit boring. But I mean, you can craft things. That's one thing you can do. I already did this one. Hey, Thressa, how are you? Have you seen the video, the new update video? The new update video that introduces Star Wars content to the game, which was a bit of a fear of mine. I mean, it could be just a case that it's just a premium item, but normally that's how they start. I worry, but it also means I need to make a Star Wars section now, which is, it's more problematic for me because I'm running out of room. So I need to rethink about everything now. I don't really have a Star Wars section. I mean, once the new update's introduced, I'm assuming they're going to have another expansion pack and another valley location they can go to, which might open the doors there.
So yeah, I'll be doing my special Easter stream on Saturday, which is your Sunday. Well, most people's Sundays. Not Sundays, Fridays. God. I've only found what one. Damn it. These purple eggs, for some reason, like the first week, there were heaps of purple eggs, right? You could get about 7 or 8. And then after about a week, they reduced it to 3, which is really annoying. I'm really struggling to find all the eggs, and plus they're not easy to find. I'm a bit annoyed about that. Because you don't know, because sometimes there's 2 in a round, sometimes there's 1, and you don't know how many spawned in the round. I mean, I get that they're eggs and you're supposed to hunt for them and stuff. It's just very frustrating because they're not easy to spot. It's probably my one complaint I have about the event, I think. If it was still the 7 on that would be fine. Because then you can miss a couple of respawns and that'd be fine, and you can miss a day of hunting. But if you really want like a good supply of them, you need to do it like literally every day, which may be the intention. It's pretty draining after a while. So Easter Island will come to an end / close this week, but we've got that. I mean, what we're gonna do tomorrow's my longest stream. Yep, tomorrow's my longest stream. We are going to get the spring honey bundle, and we're going to decorate what we can with some Easter stuff. I think we're going to use probably the spring egg, spring celebration tree. I don't know if we'll use that. Probably not the pot. That's too Winnie the Pooh for me. I don't know. That duck is, I think it's tangled kind of duck. But we'll use this egg as well. I don't know how big that egg is. If anyone's got it, let me know of how big that egg is. But I probably will get that. Yeah. On blue eggs, I've got at least 100 stacked up on the table there, and I'm slowly adding to my supply. Over in my vegetable one, I've actually got a full chest now. So that's all done. I don't even touch those now. And they've got a little sign to indicate they're all done. So I'm fully stocked up on those. Let's go in here. This is nearly stocked up. I don't know if I'm going to get it stocked up by the end of the event, but it's a good chance to. Good chance to. And then we'll move over. I'm dumping some extra eggs there, so I've actually got 12 extra vegetable eggs. That's how well I'm doing there. And then the purple ones, I nearly got another stack, but I've got 100 ones there. Is that Remy? Yeah. Got 100 there, and then I've got 100 at the... Ooh. I've got 100 here. So at the front. So if anyone wants any eggs, you can come around and pick some up. I've got plenty. But yeah, once we've done that, we'll leave the zone alone until next year. But we will chill here. Hopefully next year they implement the ability to be able to sit down and actually people can actually use the zone a bit better. Nope, not that one.
Now, what was it that I had planned today?
Ah, there we go. So yeah, I think Easter Island actually turned out exactly as I want. I don't know what the next event would be actually. Let me go to when's the parks event? Like, well, yeah, yeah. Parks. I feel like Parks is next. Uh, Dreamlight Parks Fest. Oh, that was the 15th of May to the 5th of June, so that feels like the next one. So it's a question of whether they're going to do it again or not. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that one. I think the Parks event is a really cool thing for them to add more to. It's a really good opportunity to add more rides and more things to it. So I'm hoping they introduce that again. So I think yeah, I think the Parks event's next, and I've actually noticed. I don't know if I showed you. I've already unlocked Sunlit Island, so we're going to just build out the theme park on that island with all the rides. And I've actually placed all the rides already, and I'll show a little sneak preview. It's not really done at all. I've just dumped everything down. So when you arrive, you kind of arrive here. There's a big wall, so you can't see anything. And then when you come out, you're supposed to be introduced to all the rides. So I have to build a bit of a view to show that. But yeah, they've got all the rides here. And I think it's already. I need to make sure they're all on. Make sure because they do actually stay on nowadays. I think they fixed the bug where they randomly turn off. So let's just make sure we turn everything on. And then, yeah, hopefully people can in the future as well. They add in the future, everyone can like interact with it when you go to people's valleys. I think the problem is, as we've seen with people coming over to Easter Island. There you go. Looks all active. The one thing that we notice about Easter Island is that what you're seeing and what the people visiting your valley are seeing are different things. So all the companions are in different spots. Same companions, but they're all in different spots. So it also means probably these rides wouldn't be exactly as you're seeing them. So maybe it's a little bit slower. Maybe it's so like I'm seeing a green now, then purple. I think at exactly the same time, someone else visiting this section won't be seeing it like that. They'll probably be seeing a delayed order or a different order. So it's an interesting way they're doing it. They kind of just take the layout of the valley, or they take the design of your island, reload it into your game, put in the same elements that don't really matter, like characters. Like they'll put the same characters on there, so the AI will act the way they act in your game, so it'll be slightly different because AI activity is randomized. So your version of how the AI is acting is different than other people's versions, but they keep certain things like where items are placed. So they'll be able to see your character, see where the item's placed, but all the characters' AI is different from each other and randomized, so it's not doing it. And that saves on bandwidth, it saves on loading, and that's probably why they've done it the way it is, because it was never designed to be a multiplayer game. So that was the best they could do it. So whether they fixed that problem or not, or whether they figured out a way around it, not sure. But it would be good to be able to like go to someone's place and actually see it. And once they figure out that problem, and this is probably also why you can't interact with a lot of stuff, because if you sit down in a spot that someone else's AI, or let's say Goofy, all right? So let's say Goofy is on this island. Let's bring them all over. Yeah, well, let's bring them all over.
let's say Goofy's on this island, and Eddie goes to sit down on a bench, and then another player, which you're looking at, which is running around the valley, goes down and sits down on that same seat, because in their version of the game, Goofy's not sitting on that seat. It will look weird, and it could bug out the game, because your game has now got two people sitting on the same bench, on this exact same spot. And I've got a feeling that doesn't work very well with the code. So I think that's why you can't sit down yet. Until they figure out that problem, it's going to keep on happening. Oh, they can't do it. And it's probably the same with why you can't interact with this. But my argument would be that villagers and that can't actually ride the rides and are only players, so it should be able to detect when you're in it. But I also think... But... I also think when you ride a ride, you only can go into that seat. There's only one seat available on the ride at one time. So if I go on it, so if we go, ooh, where's my camera? What's that one? If we ride on the ride right now, right? It should be the same seat, I think, every time. Is it? Let's try. So the blue one. So sadness. Yep, sadness again. Let's check one last time. Yeah, sadness. So it looks like you only can go on one seat. There's only one seat designed, at least, that your player can actually be in. So what they would need to do is figure out the problem of when you go in that, go on a ride, they either have to stop other people from getting on the ride, or they need to make sure that, you know, there's a max of 5 here, so you can do it all up and you all can ride it at the same time. A max of 4, but I'm assuming they're going to expand that soon. I've got a gut feeling they're actually going to expand how many people can be on an island at one time. So that's going to be a problem they're going to have to figure out. And I think it would be really cool if they do, because keep in mind, a lot of these rides are actually premium-only rides. So there's a lot of people that don't get to experience these rides. Especially the wheel. I think this is only a premium shop item now because it was initially available on the Star Pass. So there'd be a lot of these rides here. I think all of the rides are either premium only or path only rides. And some people, like especially new players, will never get to experience them because the new players just don't have that expendable cash. And if they see someone, if they see someone like me, if they see the stream, right, and they come along, like, I really just want to know what that is like, and they come over to the valley and then they ride it. I think that adds a lot to the game. This is just the initial enjoyment to the game. But hey, who knows? Who knows? But I mean, it all comes down to longevity. I think that needs to be the #1 priority for Dreamlight Valley now. Is just how can we make this game have as many legs as possible and keep that engagement? How do we keep people playing the game? And the best way of doing it is social interaction and have some kind of community. And you can't have a community without a strong online component. I mean, at the end of the day, the game has had probably a lot more legs than they expected. But if they want this to last for another 5 years, they've got to give people a reason to join up. Now, I get the whole Disney vibe of, like, you got to keep things child-friendly and kid-friendly and all that fun stuff. But at the end of the day, this game's not played by them. The money is coming from the people like us. So if they're able to tap into that and explore that a bit more, I mean, when I say explore it a bit more, have more people be able to visit a valley, have more interaction with the valley that you design. Because at the end of the day, one of the most annoying things about, and I've mentioned this many times, about Dreamlight Valley is the fact that characters don't interact with what you design enough. Yep, we get the occasional sit down and sitting on a chair, and we get the occasional staring at clocks. But, I mean, like, this is a theme park right now. We've got all these rides going. How amazing would it be if you just saw these characters, the similar way they sit in Remy's shop or something, just walking towards here, and then you may see them pop, and that's fine. I think that's better than anything, but you just see them pop, and all of a sudden they're on the ride. And you just see them during it, and maybe that they do the woohoo animation that they typically do when especially when you're fishing, they do the wahoo. You could get them to do that, and don't make it every single character can go on every single item. Maui's not going to be able to go on these teacups, right? But Stitch should be able to. Olaf should be able to. What about those? I think Maui could go on that. Maybe not Maui on that. I think that would be cool. Oh, and also maybe look at when they stare at stuff, do it for the shop. Get them to stare at stuff in the shop instead of the clocks. I don't know. Anyway, I got to go to a blood test, and we are going to end things as we should always do during Easter on Easter Island. So, thanks for coming along. Thanks for keeping me on track and keeping me honest. Thanks, Yasmin. Thanks, Nettie. Thanks, Thrissa. Yeah, thanks, everyone. As I mentioned before, these streams are so important to keep me on track and doing my meds. And watch the video and tell me your thoughts and feelings on the new update, especially the Star Wars. I personally am worried about it because I think it's going to open the door of a lot of too much Star Wars stuff to a point that we're just going to get update and after update of just Star Wars cosmetics. And to be honest, I find that a little bit boring. I mean, I love Star Wars, don't get me wrong. Love, absolutely. I told Jedi you're not happy about he like Star. Yeah, he's the first one that actually came in and told me, have I watched the update? I love Star Wars, love most of the movies, and I'm a huge nerd when it comes to it. I would love a lightsaber. I've got Star Wars comics. What was one? Star Wars comics. I mean, these are all my Star Wars comics. Oh, there's a Ninja Turtle one there too. Hold on. Yeah, these are all my Star Wars comics. I've got a lot of Star Wars comics. So yeah, I've got a lot of Star Wars comics. I think one of my favorites is Kanan. I mean that one. So don't get me wrong, I like Star Wars. It's just we are just hitting the point in Dreamlight Valley that we're going to start to get into more niche stuff. And if they introduce Star Wars, that's just going to be a Star Wars sim. Which isn't fun for me. But I'll still embrace it. I will still embrace it, and it'll be cool to build it. But it also will open the doors for Marvel too, even though that door's already been open with Big Hero 6. So it's not a complete reintroduction, but it is a little bit troublesome when there's so many characters they could cover at the moment. But I just don't want them to. I think what I'm worried about the most, and I should go, so I shouldn't really rant too much here. I think what I'm worried about is them going, all right, there's a cap to what we're going to introduce. We're only going to introduce things that are X amount popular. So we're never going to. I mean, Oswald kind of broke this theory a little bit, but they're just going to go, all right, if it's not popular or it's not big, we're not going to introduce it. So all the little obscure characters you get, especially in the Toontown kind of side of it, we'll never get because it's just they're not popular enough. Instead of the game going, we can create something wicked with regardless of how popular the character is not, we can just make this cool and interesting. And I think they need to trust themselves that, yeah, the character may not be popular, but they can do it in a way that people will still enjoy the character. And I think they need to do a little bit more than that. More of that. Because I think they did. I think Oswald was one of the more interesting characters in the entire valley, and it worked. And even now, people when you watch Oswald do his thing, it's a lot more interesting. So I think that's where I'm worried is that they're going to go, all right, we're done with introducing. There's no more good popular characters we can make good money off. Let's go to Star Wars, and then you get all the Star Wars characters, and they go, all right, now let's go to Marvel, and then that's going to be, and then they reach the point where like, all right, we're done because the game would have worn out. Anyway, I'm gonna leave it there.
I'll be back on tomorrow, and tomorrow is going to be our longest stream as well. When we do it in the evening, I'll try and do a morning one because I missed this Monday. Anyway, I gotta go. Thanks, Yasmin. Thanks, Theresa. Thanks, Nitty, and thanks, Jedi, and thanks anyone else that watches this in hindsight, because you are all appreciated. And yeah, oh, let's not finish the stream that way. Yeah, everyone, join the Discord and we'll have a good chat. I'm trying to use it more, but we'll see. Anyway, everyone, until next time. Kia ora.